Hey, it's Clay. Welcome to another League of Legends video. This time I wanted to do a AD carry discussion tutorial-ish type thing on zoning. This is a ranked match that I actually just finished before doing this video, and I had this topic on my mind because Sona and I did a fantastic job this game of setting up a good zone and not allowing it to happen. So Caitlyn is the ideal AD carry to do this with. She is such a strong zoner just because she have her auto attack range of 650 as the absolute highest at level 1. Basically, I would say that before you go back and buy items, she's one of the strongest champions in the game just because she does have that very, very long range. Oh, and you can see right here, really nice. They're getting the headshot, and I actually didn't even need a flash for that. But I timed my passive and my Q perfectly to pick up that first blood. And from here, we just snowballed this game out of control. So let's go ahead and watch this series a little bit longer, one more time through, and see what we can learn from it. So we're going to start right from when we get into lane. So the idea here is that Sona and I have very strong poke. And we have very strong range. I have 650 auto attack range, so you need to think of it in terms of a leash is how I've heard it described before, or you can think of it in terms of a zone. But the basic idea here is if you look at where Miss Fortune is, she's over here. If you look where I am, I'm over here. If you think of my auto attack range as a circle that goes around me, that's kind of my zone or control. That's my leash of control. And then Miss Fortune, she also has a zone of control, but hers is only 550 units, whereas mine is 650 units. So what I need to do is keep that 100 unit buffer between us at all times. I never want to allow her to break into my leash or into my zone, because then I no longer have an advantage. My only advantage comes when I am, so you can see where she's going to walk up to trade, I'm going to auto attack her, and I immediately start running away. Auto attack her, run away. And now she's down 2. I think one of those was from my passive. It was a headshot, I believe. So that chunked her down for a good chunk of damage. And Sona is also using her Qs to poke as well. Boom, there's a really nice Q from Sona. Now I'm going to come in and make sure I don't get bubbled. But now I'm ready to auto attack. You can see we're kind of just dancing around back and forth with each other. But both Sona and I are doing such a fantastic job of continuously poking her away that now she's already at half health. And I'm at full health, so you can see I'm kind of running in here, and just we've already set up the zone. They land a bubble, but if you look, it's too late. It's too late for them to capitalize on the opportunity. I'm already out of it, but now I'm getting. There goes the headshot, and there's the auto attack to get the kill there. I actually didn't even need a flash for that because my passive got me the kill there. But we did such a good job of setting up that zone and never allowing Miss Fortune or Nami to come inside of our zone of control. We always are keeping them at arm's length. So, never allowing them inside that leash. So if you watched, every single time that I was, every time I went up to auto attack, I would immediately auto attack and run backwards. Auto attack and run backwards, because then there's no way that Miss Fortune can come into her 550 auto attack range, but it's okay for me to auto attack because I have that longer range. So now that we've set up the early advantage, now remember, we still don't have any advantage in terms of items. The items are the same. It's BF sword, Doran's blade to Doran's blade. But we do have a level advantage, one level up onto, but you can see, look at Sona, look how aggressively Sona's posturing. So if Miss Fortune wants to come up to last hit, she's going to get Q'd and she's going to get auto-attacked by both Sona and I. And you really need to make sure that you're utilizing everything you can in your power to make this happen. So for me, another quick tip here with Caitlyn is that you want to use your traps. So if you look at where I laid the traps, you can see that this trap right here is kind of about the same auto attack range, but from these creeps. So if Miss Fortune wants to come up and auto attack, she's going to come into range of some of my traps. And if she steps on a trap, that's free damage. Also, a really huge part is my passive. That first kill that I picked up, I used my passive. So whenever I'm playing Caitlyn, I just listen. And whenever you see, right there, it happened right now. Whenever you hear that like cocking of the rifle and you see your gun kind of turn bright orange, sparkling on fire, whatever the animation is, anytime that comes up, you want to try to get that auto attack off onto a champion. So again, right here, boom, auto attacking, running away, auto attacking, running away. Get throwing down a Q, running backwards. Always trying to keep them at arm's length. This is really key to understanding Caitlyn. She's a poke champion. Other examples would be Ashe or Varus. Maybe even Tristana once you get a couple of levels. There is a nice Q, but just constantly trying to poke at them and keep them low. If I ever allow them to go all in, if Nami lands a bubble and Miss Fortune is allowed to get her full combo off, auto attack Q auto with some W's in there, and then she activates W, it's going to go badly for me if that ever happens, because they have much stronger all-in. Caitlyn has very, very weak all-in. Most of these poke-style champions also have very weak all-in. Ashe is one of them. Varus is he has pretty good burst, actually. He's kind of the exception to the rule, but you can see after every time I go into auto attack, I turn around and run away. It just is such an important... Right there, I just took her from half health to about 1/3 health. And now Xin is camping our brush, and we have allowed this gank to happen because we've got them nice and low, and a really nice combo right there from Xin and I, able to get... Oh, unfortunately he does fall, but able to get my passive off and my Q and just blow up that target. But, you know, and I'm probably not going to go through the rest of this gameplay because, to be honest, it just kind of snowballed from here. If we look at the score right now, Miss Fortune is down 19 to 41, 2-0 to 0, 2-0 to 1-0. So we have a absolutely massive gold lead on them in the bot lane right now. Sona did a fantastic job of helping me set up this zone, but you can see, look at how aggressively Sona and I are posturing. We're standing right on top of those creeps that she's about to auto attack. So if she went there, getting another auto attack. So I'm watching, you seeing the witch turret, it's attacking those creeps, step in right as she's about to auto attack and auto attack her. You know, Caitlyn is a fantastic champion to poke under turret. It's one of the best times that she shines because she's relatively free, that she's able to get relatively free damage off while the enemy AD carry is trying to last hit. So again, we've set up this wonderful zone. Look at how good, I mean, Miss Fortune just cannot step up to last hit. You see there's this one creep right here that's about to go down. She steps forward, I'm going to auto attack her. Even though I take a turret shot, right there she's going to step forward, last hit it. And now Sona and I are going to poke her. Fantastic job from Sona to land that Q right as she's about to last hit. We want it, and if you think about it, it kind of creates this, not even just like a CS lead or like a damage thing, but it's almost, part of it is just a mental thing, where if every time you go step forward to last hit, you know you're going to take some damage, it just wears on you and it frustrates you. I know that we've all been in a position where we've been zoned. It's frustrating. It's definitely something that discourages you, and I would say that in League of Legends it's really important to not forget about the mental game, the psychology of League of Legends, because when people get discouraged, and I mean they just tend to say, hey, I don't want to do this anymore, I just want to give up. Even though Miss Fortune's come back to lane, she's stronger than I am. She has 2 Doran's Blade and a Vamp Scepter versus my Doran's Blade, and now my support is gone. So they definitely have the opportunity. If they land a bubble, I'm probably going to die. But because we've set up such a strong zone, because we've set up such a strong level of poke and harassment, Miss Fortune is going to be very, very discouraged from trying to come in and deal with me, because we've done such a good job. And it's already, you can see we're doubling CS. We have 1 more kill. We just have such a massive lead over this bot lane, and it's because we set up a really, really good zone. And so I just kind of wanted to cover a little bit. I don't think I'm going to go too much more. Perhaps I'll wait and see. We'll wait and see how, when Sona comes back, just how we can continue this power. And cover some more just last hitting under turret. Now Sona's back. So now, even though I'm down in items, and Annie's coming for a gank, posturing very aggressively. Sona unfortunately missed on that crescendo. Nice try. But we are able to pick up that kill. And again, just getting more and more auto attacks off. And I'm sitting on like a ton of gold, but still, just not letting off the pressure. Got 2,200 gold right now. Not letting off the pressure. Trying to kite back. Trying to auto attack. If they're going to come after me, he flashed for that. I'm not really sure why. But if they're going to come after me, I'm going to make them pay for it. So that was kind of the introductory laning phase. I think I went back with... let's take a look. I went back with... look at that, 2,800 gold. I picked up a BF sword and a Zeal. And so I'm going to come back to lane absolutely gigantic, massive. And from here, we just snowballed the game. Because look at the difference in items for the next bit of the laning phase. Miss Fortune is sitting on... about plus 30 AD. I'm getting plus 45 from one item, also with the 18% attack speed, 10% crit chance, and the move speed. So I'm just way ahead in every regard. And like I said, we pretty much went on to just snowball this game. I think I ended up like 12-1. But if you're kind of wondering who to pick up, and if you want to play AD carry, I would definitely say Caitlyn is strong. And she's strong for this very reason. This, what I just showed you, is what she does. There's no AD carry that can really deal with it, just because nobody has the range that she does at level 1. And range is so key. If you can keep them. So right here, I'm kind of we're kind of going on the aggressive here because I'm getting a lot of crits, but you can see how, you know, I am constantly abusing my range. Oh, not quite able to finish it off, but Sona is going to get the Q there. Nice job by Sona. But again, really, really good example of zoning, and the big thing to take away is just using your abilities, but also kind of understanding your zone, your zone of control, your leash of your range. You always want to keep them right at the very edge of your range, so that you can auto attack, but they cannot. There's only 100. You know, I don't exactly know what the measuring thing is in League of Legends units or whatever. There's only 100 unit difference between our auto attack ranges, but that 100 units can be a lot, and you need to abuse that space and that range as much as you possibly can. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it helps out your AD carry to help you climb some more games. I think there will be a lot of people playing from now until October to try to get those sweet rewards that Riot just announced. So yeah, hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.